While the conversation in photography circles is often dominated by Sony, Canon, and Nikon, Panasonic has quietly introduced what may be one of the most powerful cameras on the market, one that's largely flying under the radar. Amid the endless debates over pixel counts, autofocus speed, and tracking demos, the Panasonic Lumix S1R II stands as a 44.3 megapixel powerhouse waiting for serious attention. Unlike the hype-driven launches and flashy marketing campaigns from other brands, this camera represents something different, a thoughtful, no-nonsense tool designed with creators in mind, those who rely on their gear to work consistently, day after day, without gimmicks or distractions. This isn't just another trendy release aiming to ride social media waves or viral attention. It's a camera built for precision and durability, designed to serve photographers and videographers who demand professional-grade results, especially in demanding environments. If you're tired of shallow reviews that simply regurgitate marketing copy and buzzwords, you've come to the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the Panasonic Lumix S1R II, bringing a candid, straightforward perspective about what really matters when investing in a $3,000 plus camera in 2025. Looking back, the original Panasonic Lumix S1R always felt like an underdog in a market dominated by heavy hitters like Sony and Canon. On paper, it had the specs and image quality to compete head-to-head with these giants, yet it never quite captured the spotlight or broad attention it deserved. It was like watching a highly skilled actor stuck in supporting roles while less talented performers stole the show. The S1R had technical excellence, but it lacked the buzz and widespread recognition that often drives sales and hype. Fast forward to the Lumix S1R II, and Panasonic is no longer apologizing for being different or flying under the radar. This camera isn't designed for the viral content creator chasing quick hits or for photographers relying on sheer burst speed to catch the perfect moment by spraying and praying. Instead, it's purpose-built for landscape photographers who understand that capturing one flawless, meticulously crafted frame is far more valuable than shooting thousands of average ones. It's tailored for commercial professionals who cannot afford to explain away images lacking in detail or color fidelity when clients scrutinize their work closely. One of the most compelling reasons this camera feels revolutionary, despite not being the loudest or flashiest, is how it challenges the market's obsession with trends and specs wars. In 2025, when many expect cameras to be judged primarily on megapixels or autofocus benchmarks, the Lumix S1R II stands apart by delivering excellence without ego. This approach feels fresh because it questions what real value means when you invest thousands of dollars in a tool meant to perform reliably in the real world. Let's talk about that 44.3 megapixel sensor, a key selling point for the Panasonic Lumix S1R II. But this isn't just about packing in more pixels for the sake of numbers. Panasonic pairs this sensor with an updated Venus engine processor, and the result is far more significant than a simple megapixel increase. This combination focuses on refined image processing that distinguishes between mere technical resolution and meaningful, usable detail. The camera isn't just capturing bigger files, it's intelligently enhancing image quality so that photos retain clarity and texture without unnecessary noise or softness. Autofocus, a long-standing challenge for Panasonic, sees a major upgrade here. The Lumix S1R II finally incorporates phase detection autofocus, delivering not just speed but a smarter, more reliable system. It's equipped with human detection that won't lose your subject's face just because they turn their head slightly. Animal recognition is also improved, tracking subjects even when they partially disappear behind branches or other obstacles. This AF system feels collaborative, working with the photographer rather than against them, particularly when shooting conditions are less than perfect. In addition, the camera boasts an impressive 5-axis in-body image stabilization capable of up to 8 stops of correction. Pair this with internal ProRes 422 recording, and you have a serious full-frame hybrid camera that refuses to compromise between stills and video. Unlike some cameras that treat video as a secondary feature, the Lumix S1R II acknowledges that modern creators require both top-tier photography and professional video capabilities in a single body. It respects the growing demand for hybrid tools without sacrificing excellence in either domain. Build quality is another area where Panasonic's philosophy shines through. The camera body is constructed from magnesium alloy and fully weather-sealed, engineered to withstand tough shooting environments where gear failure simply isn't an option. It's not a delicate device you need to baby or shield from the elements, rather, it's designed to be thrown into a bag, taken to extreme locations, and perform consistently whether you're in a controlled studio or hanging off a cliff at dawn. This robustness speaks volumes about Panasonic's commitment to delivering tools professionals can trust. Comparing the Lumix S1R Mark II against heavyweights like the Sony A7RV reveals interesting contrasts. Sony may lead in pure resolution with its 61-megapixel sensor and boasts an impressive AI-driven autofocus system, but handling the two cameras reveals subtle yet meaningful differences. The Panasonic feels more solid and intentional in the hand, with a button layout that supports quick adjustments without fumbling. The menu system is intuitive, allowing photographers to change settings efficiently during fast-paced shoots, a crucial factor when every second counts. Canon's EOS R5 Mark II, with its blistering 30 frames per second burst rate and improved heat management, remains a formidable competitor, especially for action and sports shooters. However, the Lumix S1R Mark II stands out by delivering true video flexibility without the overheating issues that have plagued Canon's earlier models. Panasonic's color science is also notable, producing footage that looks professional straight out of the camera, minimizing the need for extensive color grading, a time-saver for commercial videographers and hybrid shooters alike. Nikon's Z7 II offers excellent value, bolstered by a steadily improving lens lineup, solid battery life, and image quality that holds its own in the full-frame mirrorless segment. Yet, when it comes to handling, menu navigation, and the intangible confidence a photographer feels using their camera under pressure, the Panasonic edges ahead. This subtle feel factor rarely makes it into spec sheets but can make all the difference during high-stakes shoots. What often gets overlooked in the so-called spec wars is that the Lumix S1R Mark II may not top every category on paper, but in real-world usage, especially under deadline-driven conditions or unpredictable weather, it punches far above its weight. Sometimes the best tool isn't the one with the highest megapixel count or fastest autofocus, it's the one that disappears in your hands and lets you focus on your craft without distraction. So, why isn't the Panasonic Lumix S1R Mark II a household name? The answer goes beyond the camera's capabilities. It's about market noise and brand visibility. Sony, Canon, and Nikon dominate conversations not necessarily because their cameras are vastly superior but because they have mastered staying visible and relevant through constant marketing, sponsorships, and a large community presence. Panasonic, despite its technical achievements and partnerships with brands like Leica and Sigma, struggles to break through this mind-share barrier. If you appreciate honest, in-depth camera reviews without marketing fluff, subscribe to Fotologies for more content like this. Share your thoughts on the Lumix S1R Mark II in the comments, and if this helped you make a decision, consider supporting the channel. Until next time, keep creating work that truly matters.